Yay! Here we go. Yay!
Hello, friends.
Hi, friends. How are you?
Oh, good. It's been way too long. Oh my God.
The Real Girlfriend Show is back.
I know.
That's right. With more power packed punch than ever.
I
I
know.
know. I feel like January's had its own type of vortex. So.
Yes. So happy New Year, everyone. We know it's late in January, but we're back. Yes. And we're so excited because we get to talk to you today about clinical solutions. Yeah, everybody can show their box. Yay.
Yay. I know. So exciting.
Woo. So we're going to dive right into this, but welcome. Thanks for tuning in or rewatching it or wherever you are that you're watching this. We so appreciate that. And we are so excited about this product because all three of us are directors and we've had the product since September. So we've had experience with it and now we can finally legally put it out to all of you. So that's what's super exciting about it. So Clinical Solutions, I'm going to explain a little bit about why we're so excited about the product. And then April is going to show a video and Melissa's going to talk a little bit about maybe the science, but we'll be going back and forth, maybe interrupting each other like we talk about, like we do, like girlfriends do, right? Yeah. And just really share with you our excitement for this because it truly is a game changer for Mary Kay. So it is beautiful. Comes in a set like this. Yay. And it is called Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.5. And there's a Calm and Restore facial milk. So it's two products. It's an actual set that Mary Kay came out with. And what's so exciting, what's the big deal about this product? Because Mary Kay's had a lot of amazing products that have been launched, right? Yes, I can get an amen from the my amen sisters over here, right? We've had a lot of products, yay, that have been launched in the past. But this is the first one that's considered a dermocosmetic. If you've never heard that term before, just you could type it in, Google it, and a lot of stuff comes up. And really, it's a marriage between beauty and skincare. So I pulled some things up. I do want to talk to you a little bit about it. It says dermocosmetics is where cosmetics and dermatology or beauty and health meet. And what's the big deal about that is that Mary Kay has not had products like that before. And so because of our a few years ago, we got a brand new president. He'd been with Mary Kay for a long time. He really wanted to be president. He had a vision for our future. And because of him, because of Nathan Moore, we were able to secure a multi-million-dollar manufacturing and research and development plant down near Dallas, Texas. He hired a chief scientific officer, Dr. Lucy Gilday. She hired 10 more scientists that all have to do with dermatology, our skin, and creating new products. And so this is the first in a launch of what's to come from Mary Kay. It's a huge thing. So I'm going to read a little bit more about dermocosmetics for you. So, and I'll just quote a little bit of this from this independent website so you have an idea of what this is all about. Strictly speaking, they say dermocosmetic products are not beauty products. Nevertheless, they definitely enhance beauty. To qualify as a dermocosmetic product, a product must contain active ingredients whose effectiveness against a specific problem has been established through rigorous laboratory testing. And if you know anything about Mary Kay and testing our products, we spend millions of dollars every year testing our products. These products they've gone through laboratory testing and they are certified by an independent panel made up of dermatologists. So I think that's really great to know, especially if you have a dermocosmetic, that it was certified by them. And there's a seal that you'll see on a lot of the products or in the lookbook. If you have our catalog, beautiful catalog, you'll see this little symbol here as well. And so that just means that it just ups the level again with our products. So dermocosmetic products provide in-depth action. To understand how they work, you need to know that the skin is made up of 3 layers. Many of you might know this: the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. Dermocosmetic products consist of fine molecules that penetrate into the dermis. So that's the middle layer. At this depth, creams have an optimal impact on correcting problems, protecting the skin tissue, and preventing unwanted marks such as wrinkles. So that's why dermocosmetics are so exciting, because most products that you see out there help the surface of your skin, which is great because we want that, but this is going even a level deeper. And that is one of the reasons why we are just thrilled to introduce this to you. So Mary Kay Clinical Solutions is for women who are really serious about taking care of their skin. So this the great thing about our line is that these clinical solutions will fit in with your other skincare products, because we know that taking care of your skin is number one important. So I would say you need to have a great skincare system, like one of our Mary Kay skincare lines, and then you can add in this retinol line to it, because that is going to boost it even more and make it absolutely amazing and make your skin amazing. We've all been using this for a while, and so we've gone through the process. We know what it's about. Melissa's going to talk a little bit about that as well. And it takes a little bit of time, but wow, the results. Wait till you see some of the before and after pictures that your consultant can show you, or that we can show you. Truly, truly amazing. So I'm going to pitch it over to April, because I could keep going on and on about it, but I'm not going to. And she's going to show you a video from our company a little bit more about clinical solutions. Okay, April, take it away.
Okay, I'm going to play this video. Here we go. All right. Melissa, take it away with some of your personal experience.
I can. I don't know if it was just on my end, but on my Facebook page and on my side, it was super faint. So
Oh,
I was wanting to assume that maybe it was me, but I don't want to assume that people just heard what we said. I don't know.
okay.
Could you hear Susan?
Okay. So even Suzanne's voice sounded super faint, or the video?
The video, just the video. So,
Okay. So what we can do is actually we have this video link, so we can all post this on our pages or wherever you follow us. How about that? Just to make sure, because oh my goodness, it was super powerfully scientific. And these ladies that we heard in the video, we know these women. I mean, these are not like fake doctors. Because I know you can't believe everything you see on the internet. So these are like real people who have been doing this research. So I just wanted to say that, because as they were talking, I thought, if people aren't used to this, we have heard from these women. We know they're legit. And so anyway, I was just thinking that. Okay, so we can share that video link just in case.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And mostly I say that because it's so packed with information that there's a lot of things that would be very repetitive that if I was sharing much, but I will just kind of hit a couple points and then encourage people to come back and watch the video, because it really does, in such an effective and efficient way, share the information that we want you to know. But one of the things that, and we saw the word retinization, one of the things that's really unique about Mary Kay's approach to introducing retinol is that we have this retinization process. And that's what Suzanne had mentioned, that we have been experiencing this product. In fact, I think it's kind of cool that our bottles look just slightly different, because we've had them before they came out with all the beautiful packaging. And so we have been experiencing the retinization process. So let's just really quick, for the sake of making sure you understand, retinol is a derivative of vitamin A. When you go back and hear this, you'll know this from the video as well. But our bodies naturally produce vitamin A from the foods we eat. It's considered critical for healthy cell development. But topical application of retinol can help improve the skin's structural integrity by supporting the natural production of collagen and elastin. So in that dermis layer that Suzanne was talking about, your collagen and the elastins especially will have improved cellular turnover. And many dermatologists consider the topical retinol to really be the gold standard for both preventing and reversing the visible signs of aging. And it's one of the most effective retinoids you can use without a doctor's prescription. But most of the time you have to go to a dermatologist and or to a med spa to get it. And you get to come straight to us, your independent beauty consultant who knows what your needs are and knows your skin. As Suzanne mentioned, this is not to replace a great regimen, so you still need that. Retinol supports the natural collagen and the elastin productions and improves the appearance of collagen depleted skin, because collagen is a protein and it's your skin's building block. And so when that diminishes with age, as well as sun exposure, replenishing that protein is critical to achieving younger looking skin. It also can delay the onset of the appearance of aging. So really from 20 to infinity, a woman can benefit from this, and it's going to be implemented with your regimen. So for us, the number one thing to be aware of is that you have to suspend a few things when you're using our product, when you're introducing the retinization, but you will keep using your skincare with your cleanser and your eye cream and your moisturizer. So it's very important that you have that as a basic component. So first of all, the number one thing with the retinization process is that it is introducing your skin to retinol, developed with the guidance from dermatologists, unique to Mary Kay, to ensure that most people experience limited adverse reactions and get the greatest benefit from the retinol. So, and I don't know if you guys want to jump back in with me for a moment. I would love to just kind of talk about, I'll share just really fast. When you use the retinization, the first 2 weeks, you mix, and what's unique about our Mary Kay introduction of retinol is this amazing milk, calming milk. And I know I had it here. I've got to look really fast because we're still all learning the product, what the oils are. coconut, jojoba seed, sunflower, and olive oils to give you that shot.
Mhm.
And I see you're going to pop in and flip.
Yeah, there was a typo. It's not sunflower. It's actually safflower.
You are right.
Yeah,
I remember reading that. So thank you. I need to fix it on my little cheat sheet.
I know. Well, we don't, like you said, we just started using it. So like, I don't even know the ingredients. It just works.
Exactly. And glycerin and sugar cane squalane. Am I saying that right? Do you know? Squalane?
Yeah.
Squalane. Okay.
Yeah.
Prevent water loss. And I know, April, you even just talked about yesterday how even after you've been through this retinization process, because retinol is working on the day you use it, but then for the entire ongoing week while you're waiting to put the second application on, or in between if you're doing it every other day, that you can still, so this has really been a major benefit to using whatever drying and or any other adverse or redness. So you wash your face 10 minutes, put on your eye and wait 10 minutes. So you wash your face and put on eye cream. And you guys know this because I've shared, I have really sensitive eyes, and I've really have had to be very careful. Well, we all should be anyway, washing your hands in between. And then I've needed to give myself extra ample space around my eyes, and never, ever miss putting your eye cream on after you wash your face while you're waiting to put the retinol on, either with the milk on your first application or straight on your skin, number one. And then also those 10 minutes, or it says 5 to 10. I've now figured out to wait 10 personally. But waiting that time allows your skin's natural oils to kind of build back up so that you can take in the benefits of the retinol, but that your skin has those oils. So were you going to say something, Suzanne?
Yeah, and I think that eventually you're not going to have to wait that long once you get retinized, because that's what I've noticed with my skin. Now that it's been several weeks since the end of September, I don't have to wait any longer to put the retinol on my face. I do have to do my eye cream first, but now I don't have to wait for my natural oils but at first I absolutely did. So I'm glad you said that, because I think when you first start this, you definitely want to follow all the directions.
Just again, because I knew this was the part I was doing, the company itself says even after you've been retinized, they still recommend it. So obviously figuring out what works for you, but knowing to not just presume that either, which I was interested in that as well. And then a couple of the other,
know Melissa, because I didn't read that part.
I wouldn't have either.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
part of me. So, and for consultants who pop back in to participate or learn from this as well, there is Mary Kay, and also for you as our consumers to know that your consultant is educating herself and learning. She's going to be experiencing the retinization process. The three of us happen to we're ahead of the curve on that, but she's going to be experiencing it kind of along with you. But our company has an entire education and significant research and information dedicated to helping educate consultants. And so I'm pulling it straight from some of these little, we can be certified in the clinical solutions. So retinol can also contribute to sun sensitivity, so you have to be really careful and only use it at night. That kind of feels obvious, but I don't think there's anything that we can assume about this. A little bit goes a long way. So you use a pea-size amount, 1 pump, and for your entire face. And when you're doing the retinization and you're doing 1 pump of each mixed together on the same day, once a week for the first 2 weeks. So like on Tuesday, you would do a pump of this mixed together, avoiding the eye area. And you would then come back the next Tuesday doing the same thing. But fighting the belief that more is better that is like so not true. The more pumps, you're just going to use up your product faster, and it's not going to increase the benefits. So that's another important little piece. Of course, I already talked about the eye area. And then this is the products to avoid. You keep using your skincare, and many of our skincare cleansers have a gentle exfoliator built in. That's the only exfoliation you can use during this time. During retinization, you want to avoid exfoliators, high concentrations of vitamin C, the hydrogel eye patches, and acne treatment products. So you can, after you complete the retinization, you can slowly reintroduce those products back to your regimen. And if it feels like as they're reintroduced, if you have some irritancy, then you can figure out what's going to be tolerable. And I'm still, because I had some issues with my eyes early on, and I think that's important. Before, I was going to ask you guys what you have noticed if you've started to introduce some of those back in. But because I'm still kind of in the retinization process, because I suspended for a little bit, I think it's important for people to know that it is natural to have some, to really have to figure out what works best for your skin, but that it's worth it. And April's going to be showing us some of the after pictures to show it's worth it. And the issues that I was having, I think may or may not have even been completely related to this, but it just is that as a consultant, I'm fully dedicated. I want to use this product and I wanted to figure it out. So we really encourage our customers to also know that. And I don't know, have you used retinol prior to Mary Kay having it?
Not just in the night solution, which is a different form of retinol, or the night cream. And it's a suspended, encapsulated retinol. So that's a different product, really. That's really the only one. I never used anything that was this high concentration.
And go ahead.
I have very sensitive eye area, so I have to be really careful that way. So using the eye cream is important, and a sensitive throat area, which is taking me longer to retinize than my face is. But I started with just my face, and I've added all my other products back in. And I'm using the clinical solutions about 2 times a week, 1 to 2 times a week right now, because I want to use my other products as well. So some people are using it every day. It really just depends on your skin. And the way I understand it is that your skin builds up a tolerance to retinol, and then eventually you can use it more and more, and you get more and more benefits. So the things that I've noticed, because I did take pictures, and I'm glad I did, because I was like, well, I don't know if there's any difference. It's a huge difference in the evenness of the skin tone, and then the lifting along the jawline. That's where I've noticed the biggest difference. And now I'm going to really concentrate right here. Get really close and concentrate. And like you said, Melissa, it's really hard not to put just extra, because I did that for a couple times. Just put extra, okay, no, that is not the thing to do. 1 little pea size will do you of this product. It's very potent, and it's amazing, the before and after. I can't believe the difference in my pictures. So definitely, if you start on the product, take pictures, because we want to see them.
And really, the only people, the product is tested safe for sensitive skin, but sensitive skin is just going to require some extra attention, as Suzanne and I have talked about. Also, the throat, it's not necessarily recommended to just presume that what your face can handle, that your throat can as well. And so definitely doing the retinization and or not doing your throat area right away. I actually feel like I read that might even be the recommended approach.
It is. They recommend just doing your face first, getting that retinized, and then moving down into your throat and décolleté after that, and starting over. So that's what I'm doing right now, is retinizing this area. So I'm done with, that one and keep doing it. And now it's lowered. And I think that's important, because you want to get used to using the products as well on your face, and then move down. So that is recommended. Absolutely.
The only last thing I was just going to throw in is that you do, obviously, there's an element of patience that is required for all of this, but also you have to be aware if you are pregnant or nursing, or also they recommend, if you're having any medical procedures, to stop the retinol at least 1 week before that. Waxing. There's a number of specific situations that would make you not a candidate for using the product. But temporary redness, dryness, flaking are kind of common temporary skin discomforts associated with first-time pure retinol use, especially during the retinization. But itching and mild tingling, there may be some of that, but some people have no side effects at all. So if you have anything uncomfortable, scaling back in frequency is kind of until your skin tolerance is improved is what's recommended. And keep coming back to this, which April, I haven't let you talk about how much you love and how you kept using this even after you've been retinized, and then jump in with some of these pictures.
I know, it's amazing. And also I would add, your consultant will help you add more moisturization. We have some amazing products like our oil, our nourishing oil that I love using with this. It goes really, really well with this, or our oil-free hydrating gel. So your consultant, or if we're your consultant, we can help you add that extra moisture that you need through the process. You're going to love those products too.
Definitely. I think that is awesome information. Wow. So for me personally, it has been adding back in. I can add in almost everything else except when I do my microdermabrasion, I cannot scrub very hard or very long. And it's not uncommon the next day I would have extra dryness. So the products they just mentioned, the oil, which are naturally oil, the milk, loving the facial milk. And, somebody brought up a great point the other day, even online, a natural occurring calming agent for irritated skin, they still say put on whole milk. So, this is perfection from Mary Kay, because obviously it's got extra nutrients and things too, besides just the milk. So it's amazing. But yeah, just, you got to know, you've got to be committed to it. I think women that want to see the dramatic results that have been established, which I'm going to show you some pictures really quick. If you know going into it, I'm in this for the long haul because my skin is going to look amazing, then you just got to keep going. Personally, I have I had very faint sunspots, I guess you would say. It was just like an unevenness in my cheek area, probably because that's, just where I got a lot of sun growing up. And those have completely, like when I don't have my makeup on, it's so much smoother and just like an overall evenness of skin tone. And, for those of you who do know me, I have already been in Mary Kay a literal lifetime. So that's not counting the fact that I didn't start when I was 10. So, we've got to know that for adult women, this is fabulous. Okay, so here's some pictures. One sec, got to pull it up here. Coming at you live. Here we go. Okay, this is our friend Wendy. So again, I just want to tell everybody, these are real people. These are our friends, okay? These are not Photoshop people. So this is our friend Wendy, with her permission, and look at her cheek area, similar as to what I was telling you about myself. Just had some very mild sunspots from having fair skin, and look at her 40 uses. I love how she tracked hers with usage, because sometimes the weekly is hard to determine, especially if you're not sure, 1 week you used it once. Let me come back. I don't know. Yeah, I think you guys can see us on the side view. Okay, good. So I'll go back to the pictures. But, I think that's really what is important, because sometimes you use it once a week, then you build up to 2 or 3 times, but then like, oh, my dryness is a little more than I want. So let's back it back down to 2 times. So I love what Wendy did. So consider doing that. Tracking your number of uses. I loved that. She was brilliant. All right, here I go again. Really quick. Got a couple of more because they're so great. 1 second. Okay. So there's beautiful Wendy. Okay. Keeping on going. Okay. Oh, and here's Suzanne. Suzanne is with us. And look at this, you guys. The evenness of the redness of her skin. That is also what I was saying about myself. Just the evenness of complexion. So way to go, Suzanne. Look at that amazingness.
And the jawline. If you look on the jawline.
Yes. Incredible. And it looks so much firmer too. Seriously, amazing. Oh, okay. And this is our friend Stacy. So check this out, you guys, just the evenness in her T-zone. Again, just those little faint sunspots that are almost 1,000,000% invisible. So
I asked her how many weeks. She said 6 weeks.
oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Oops,
Yeah.
I got back here.
Mhm.
And yeah, Suzanne had hers on there as well, the time frame, which, you know, you were using it, what you say, 2 to 3 times a week. You're going back and forth.
Actually, it started out with one for
Yeah.
quite a while until whatever 6 weeks or something like that, and then 2 weeks max is what 2 times a week max is what I've been using.
And so you were only 2 times and you got those dramatic results. I mean, that's amazing.
Mhm.
This is our friend Mackenzie, and Mackenzie looks like you can see here, you know, she had like a little forehead wrinkles, which is also something I'm working on as well. And she is like, it's like non-existent. And look at the brightness of the skin in almost every photo that we're showing. Now, this is also proof for acne scarring. It gets a lot better. The acne scarring, because again, oh yay, there's our top secret. Okay, so hang on, let me stop. So the acne scarring, because this works, as they told you, from the inner layers out. And so all of that fresh skin is helping repair all of this damage. So it's just pretty incredible. The last thing I want to say is, you might be saying, how do I know if this product is right for me? It is right for almost all ages and skin types. However, we have a fabulous tool that will tell you exactly about your skin damage and where your skin needs the extra pampering. And that is our Skin Analysis app. It is free. And if you go to our survey, I posted on all of our groups the survey link. It will show you the icon for the Skin Analysis app. It's free. You download it, and in 2 seconds, you scan your skin. You send this to your consultant, and she is going to be able to recommend those extra products that you might need to get you through the retinization process based on how oily your skin is or how dry your skin is. If your skin is dry from the beginning, then we're going to just need to know that we're going to need those extra hydration products on the front end. And so just be willing to be committed to it, make that investment, because as you can see in these before and afters, again, of these real girlfriends that are our girlfriends, we see them every week, sometimes more than once on a Zoom, Mondays and Thursdays, and sometimes more. They are the real deal. It's the real girlfriends, hashtag. So yeah, Skin Analysis, I can't stress that enough, because, and then they've added a feature, you guys, almost forgot about this, the feature that will allow your consultant or you to track your results from the number of weeks and the process. Am I correct on that, you guys? Where it's like, okay, you used it once this week. Okay, what if you didn't write it down because you're so tired when you are, doing your face in the bathroom at night? Doesn't it it tells you what week you're on, like what you're supposed to do? Okay, we need to look into that, because you guys, this is like so brand new. We're still getting used to all the tools that Mary Kay's provided. It's amazing.
Yeah, I know that we can track that on our My Customers apps as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'm not.
Okay.
I need to look at it a little bit more to figure that out. But I know we can track that for our people, for our clients. So.
Okay, fantastic. And there's the paper one.
Old school version of tracking. And as with all good things that you need to be consistent, there's always a need to track. I think that there's just a fun life lesson in that as well, to just and you'll get your lookbook from your consultant, or we can provide that for you. And like Suzanne said, we also have tools to do that. And since I'm on here, I'm just going to show you this is our beautiful collection, and it is $128 value, but when you buy it together, it's $120. Talk to your consultant, because she may have some special incentives for you to be one of her sneak peek previews, and if you're willing to do before and after photos, and to let her coach you and learn with you in the process of the retinization, that she might have some extra perks when you complete the retinization or promotions or whatever she's doing. I know I've got some fun things like that, so I would guess that I'm not the only one. So we are excited to have women all across America being just completely transformed. Mary Kay, when she started our company in 1963, was all about transforming women's lives. And she believed that from the inside out. And now we have never had something more transformational from the outside than this. Oh my gosh. So, yay.
Yay. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yay. Fill out our survey so you can meet our drawings.
Absolutely. Bye. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.